Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Sorry if you've missed me for the last few days, and I'm sure you haven't, but, sometimes life gets in the way, and we got things going on in life, so had to take a few days off and get some things taken care of. So anyway, what you see in front of you here, ooh, big package. Plenty of you, I'm sure, pretty much know what that is, or at least where it's from. Yes, this is my latest COMC order. So, do this. I think it's only around 100 cards, so it shouldn't be too awfully bad. And I know some of the cards that I have in there are multiples, so it shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too long of a video to go through. So let's see what we got here. Cut the 37 places. They've got tape. Once upon a time, I was in talks with COMC to start working on their blog and stuff. And then, whoa, wait, that's not embarrassing at all. All right, we're back. And then I guess they decided they didn't want to do that. So here we are, and we'll go from there. So here's the stack you can see. Ooh, graded cards. So let's take a look through and see what we got here. So let's start with the graded cards. I don't know what you saw on the bottom there, but I know what it was. So 87 Fleer update, Mark McGuire. Yeah. So what I've started doing is some of the cards that, or the iconic cards of my youth, some of the guys, the McGuires, the Cansecos, the Frank Thomases, the Will Clarks, the Don Mattingleys. I want to start trying to get some of their cards in SGC holders, because SGC holders are my favorites. Not looking to resell, so I'm not worried about value. But this was one. I'm only picking them up when I get them cheap. So that is the first one. We've also got a Frank Thomas Topps rookie. Again, it's only an 84, which is a 7, so I think I got this for a couple of bucks. Oh yeah, that bad. I don't know if you can see it on the camera there. That bottom quarter is bad. I don't know why anybody would have graded that, but what are you gonna do? Skip that. So the 85 Topps McGuire. Yeah, didn't pay much for this, especially when you you think about what this was going for in 99, 2000, 2001. It was a $250 card, and I'm sure I got this for less than 10 bucks. Can't imagine I would have paid more than that. I actually have one copy of this that my uncle gave me as a college graduation gift, and I graduated in 2001. So it was a big card at the time. It's still one of the handful of cards that I have to this day, and it's actually going to be talked about in one of my posts on Bean's Ball Card blog sometime probably in the next few weeks. So one of my favorites as a kid was Will Clark. 87 Donruss is one of my favorites. Just happy to have this. You may have seen my post from a few days ago where I opened a few packs of 87 Donruss and pulled one of these. So between that one and this one, and I have some in my collection already, but that one I pulled definitely is going to hold a little special place in my heart. And then we have another T206 and Irv Young. I didn't think to do my research, so I can't tell you a ton about this, but I think all the ones that I picked up on this order are among the top 100 in scarcity. There's 526 cards, I believe is the number. And so all of the ones I think that are in here, because you're going to see, I think at least two more, are all in the 20% most scarce cards. So this one is a Sweet Caporal, so it's a basic pack, but, got it for a good price when there were some sales going on. Alright, what do we got here? Well, alrighty, they've, I don't know what they've done. These are not team bag. It's like, I don't know what that is. Alright, well, let's move on. Let's let's go to another T206, the John Titus. This is one of the more difficult cards to come by. It's pretty popular, maybe not to Shag Shaughnessy level, but it is a pretty popular card. It's relatively scarce. Checked with my buddy Anson from Pre-War Cards. If you haven't checked his site out, you really should. If you like old cards, even if you don't, you still should check it out because you'll probably learn something about that stuff. Looking at it closely here, I wondered from the picture, I couldn't tell. It almost looks like the card was in two, but, still looks to be decent shape. I checked with Anson. He felt that I got a pretty good, he felt that the price was good on it. So, with his blessing, I picked that up. I think those are, so I'm going to be, after this order, I'm going to be up in the high 20s on T206 cards. I'm not foolishly spending money on them, so I want them to be good buys when I buy them. So, sometimes some days are better than others, and it seems to be I find them like my T36 cards, I find them in groups. So let's take a look at some of what we got here. All right. Miles Jack autograph. So something I've decided I want to do is start collecting autographs of college football players in their college uniforms, that were just studs or were memorable for some reason. Loved Miles Jack. He played, early in his career, he played fullback and linebacker. Love those guys that do that. Love linebackers, love fullbacks. Perfect card. Loved it. He may not be, I don't know how he's doing. I believe he plays with Jacksonville. I don't know how good he is, but I don't care about the NFL. I care about college football. So I was thrilled with that card. What this card is and why I have it, I haven't the foggiest. This does not ring a bell at all. I don't know what the heck this is. So we have some of the old, I forget what the T set numbers are on these, but some of the old Birds cards. They are Mecha backs. Sorry, you can't. The glare from my above light, they're not the greatest. But old tobacco cards. My fiance has taken in the last year or so. She loves Birds, so we just kind of acquired those cheaply. And, maybe I'll work to put that set together someday. Who knows? Alex DeBrincat, Parkhurst rookie. This is the last card for my set. I bought 5 blasters this year, was able to complete the set, but the DeBrincat I kept, I put into my Blackhawks collection, so I needed one to finish off the set. There it is. So it looks like we got a couple of 55 Bowmans. I got those cheap. I don't even remember if I checked to see if I needed them for my set, but any 55 Bowmans I can find for $1 or less I pick up, regardless of shape. So probably about 20% of the way on that set. It's not anything I work on. I just pick them up casually when I can. Bruce Irvin, who played at my alma mater, West Virginia, number 6/6. This actually was already my card. I sent it in, didn't sell it at the price I wanted, and then just decided I was going to keep it. So it has been returned home. Seth McClung autograph, not going to mean much to anybody, but he is from the state of West Virginia, which is where I grew up. So I am going to start a West Virginia binder. I already have a WVU collection, but I'm going to start a West Virginia one as well. Got a light above me going in and out. I just noticed something. Wonder if this, I was trying to figure out what this is. This isn't a buyback, but was it supposed to be? Because that just hit me. Got some buybacks over here for my buyback Franken set. John Curtis, another 55 Bowman football. Tom Candiotti, Desert Shield. I just thought it was a cool pickup. I like that Candiotti has been a card collector. He's had some of the big cards in the hobby. Don't know if he still does, but who doesn't love the Operation Desert Shield cards? I never had any of these as a kid. I didn't have any until a couple years ago, but cool addition. Will Clark, I've grown to love the 88 Topps design in the last year or so, and this, I think, card's from 3 or 4 years ago. 88 Topps design. Just put it in my Clark collection. Perfect. Shane Scove, I talked about the college autograph collection. Scove was just a stud linebacker. Just got hurt a couple times. Hit Stanford. Loved watching that guy play. It was fun. So we got a couple of Platinum Players Clubs from 95, 96 Collector's Choice. These are for, I'm trying to put this, these parallels were less than one per box. I think it was just more than one for like 38 packs or 40 packs. Never opened one as a kid with all of them I bought, but now I'm working on the Blackhawks set, so I got Weinrich, Nichols, and I must have found another Roenick cheap. I definitely want to have a handful of Roenics. He was my favorite player as a kid. 55 Bowman. Nichols, Sweet Caporal, another T206. This one didn't get put in a top load, but that's okay. This, I think I got this for like 20 cents or something, so that's why I bought that. Somebody was having a sale and it was super cheap, and it's a 50, what is that, a 55, I think, 56. So what the heck. Steve Avery buyback. Loved Steve Avery when I was a kid. And Alex DeBrincat Prominent Prospects. Love these cards. Beautiful. You can kind of see what's going on in the background, but right now I can tell this isn't doing it any justice. Another DeBrincat SPX, numbered out of 299, I believe. Just another one to add to my Blackhawks collection. He was definitely the rookie this year. I'm not collecting a whole lot of modern hockey anymore, but definitely picked up a few of his cards. There's still more to come. Duncan Keith, Corey Crawford. These are from last year's O-Pee-Chee Platinum. The last two I needed for my team set. These are parallels, numbered out of 199. So now I have a team set. I think I have most of a second team set, but love them because I love any Blackhawks cards that are red and black borders. Alex DeBrincat, O-Pee-Chee Marquee Rookies. I just wanted to have at least 9 of these to fill a sheet. My Blackhawks binder. They are super cheap because they are Series 2 inserts and on Upper Deck E-Pack. So I probably paid 15 cents or less for most of those, and probably paid 10 cents or less for some. Let's have a foil parallel of that same card. This is from the same set. This is the parallel to the insert, I guess. These are the retros. So as you'll see, I have quite a few of those as well. That's why I knew it would be quick when I started to get to those. Darren Erstad. I remember this card. I love these uniforms. I remember 97 Bowman, and this was the card I wanted then. When I saw this as a buyback, I've decided to add Bowman's into my buyback Franken set, which I did a first post on that and haven't touched on it since. So gonna have to get going back on that. But this one is most likely going to be in there for the long haul. I don't know what card number it'll come up against, but I plan on that being there for a while. And then finally, just some cheap buybacks I probably got these all for less than a quarter, so that's why they're in here. Charlie Huff, Pete Vukovic. What is that, a 66, 67? And like I said, I probably got it for cheap, so that's why I took it. And same thing here. I think I got this one for less than a dime. It's the only reason I took it. It would potentially be a filler when I first start my buyback collection, but I don't think it'll stay there very long. So, I'm going to get out of here in less than 15 minutes. Not too shabby. I want to say thank you for watching. Hopefully you've subscribed. Hopefully you've checked out my website, beansballcardblog.com. I try to post at least 4 or 5 times a week. Perfect world, I'd do it every day, but, things happen. You can't always do that. But you can put your email address in on there, and you can get, every time I post a new post, it'll come right to your email box. So, hope you enjoyed the quick look at my COMC Mail. Probably be a while before I have another one of these. I'm just not spending a lot of time or money on COMC anymore. So, anyway, have a great day, y'all. Happy collecting.